Well, hello there. Very excited to have Miss Natalie McArtor and Mr. Jay Rowzie here. Two just experienced professionals that are just hallmarks in the Northern Virginia real estate community. So, welcome, Natalie and Jay. Great to see you all today.
Hey, Donnie.
Great to see you, Donnie.
Great to see you guys. So, you guys are forming an amazing partnership. You both have had storied, great careers. So I want to talk about that. But Gateway Property Group is a new group that we're excited to have, powered by Samson Properties, like you said. But talk to me a little bit about kind of both your careers. I'll start with Natalie and kind of what you're planning to do moving forward here and some of the success you guys have had.
Okay, so I've been in the business since 2001. I'm an associate broker. I'm also a certified real estate specialist, which very few agents are, but I've always believed in education. I've had a very successful career. I've sold, last year I sold 41 homes by myself, and I really needed help. So I plan on retiring in the next within the next 5 years. And so that's why I decided that I really wanted to partner up with another successful agent to take over my business, because it's been by personal referral. So 94% of my business over the past 5 years has been personal referral. So it really has established relationships. I've had relationships for the past 25 years, and that's what my business is built on. Relationships. So that's where I am right now.
Love that. Jay, I know you've been a successful pro out there for a while, had a lot of adventures. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started full-time in the real estate market right out of college in 1993. My first 16 years in the industry. I've been a licensed appraiser and did that full time starting in 1993. There's an apprenticeship you have to get as an appraiser, so it takes you about 2 to 3 years to get your license. So then in 2006, I did get my real estate license and took a few years of doing both while building a real estate database. And since that time, since really 2009, 2010, I've been more full-time in the real estate side. Still have my appraisal license, which I think gives me a benefit in terms of pricing properties, things of that nature. And I've always kept my toes in the sand over there to keep my experience on the appraisal side as well.
Excellent.
Also in 2010, I hired a Brian Buffini coach. So I've had a one-on-one coach for the last 15 years, which has really helped to keep me accountable, to help me achieve my goals. And Jay also does Brian Buffini.
Correct. I've been in the coaching program at Buffini for a little over 10 years now. So, and that's what attracted Natalie and I to working together was that common bond of how we built our businesses.
Yep.
And for those that don't know, Buffini's very big on working your sphere of influence, right? Building those relationships. And I think that's, to me, it's a tremendous way to build your business. Obviously, some of the marketing and stuff can help and be additive to this, but the idea that the people that already like, know you, and trust you the most can continue to be your best business or referral sources is phenomenal. So, and you guys have both jumped in with 2 feet when it comes to building your businesses that way.
Yes,
exactly.
So I love that aligned focus, just both successful careers, and now kind of joining forces here to partner with each other over the next few years as Natalie claims she's retiring in the next 3 to 5 years, but we'll see. So Gateway Property, go ahead, Natalie. You're going to jump in there.
No. The Gateway Property Group is a new name that we're going to call ourselves, just to combine the names.
Yeah.
And we're starting to do some advertising and marketing, and we have a great social media base that we're growing as well.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's a new team or partnership now that will go forward. When you look at how does this look 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now? Do you envision who do you envision adding to the team to make you all more successful and deal with all of both of your businesses coming together and hopefully even building something bigger and better? Who's the ideal partners to join your group?
I think really what Natalie's looking for is to be able to focus in on really what she loves and I think is incredible at, which is getting these leads coming in the door and allowing her more time to do that, freeing myself up. And this is where I think I really see folks helping out on our team is people to help run these transactions. While in that process, Donnie, we would be training them how to build their own business. The ideal team person we're looking for is someone who wants to stay on this team long term. They're not seeing this as, hey, I want to jump in and then go run out on my own. they're going to do very well by being a part of this team long term, and we're going to make it worth their while financially, but we're also going to train them from the beginning while they work these deals with us. And then as we continue to build the team, we'll probably bring some new people in as well as they grow their business and they can work on some of their own leads. But we really see it as more of a family type environment of people wanting to be on this team long term. Our goal is not to do 500 deals a year or become some massive mega team. It's really to keep a quality group of people together long term who we can help them and train them how to build their business as they help us to run the deals that we have in the flow. As
Right.
Natalie takes a step back from day-to-day running those deals, and that's more on me and the rest of the team.
I love that. The idea that you could come in and look, there's all sorts of teams. Like there's the mega teams I'll talk to, 20, 25, 30 agents. But to have
Right.
just close working together with two great pros that have been doing this for 20 and 30 years, 25, 35 years that, know the ins and outs and how to not only complete successful transactions, but build great relationships, build a career, and not just, hey, I'm going to jump in with these guys for 6 months and see how it goes. To build a lifetime successful career, hitching your wagon to Natalie and Jay is a good wagon to hitch yourself to, in my opinion. So I love that idea. And I think that, I think you guys know what you are, which is what I love. I think you know what you want to be, which is really cool. When it comes, I'm going to let you talk about this for a second, but some core values that are really important to you all in that next team member that might partner with you all. And obviously Kurt, Natalie's husband, that's always a part of your team as well. But core values that of somebody that might want to join your group, what would that look like?
I think somebody with integrity, with the desire to want to grow and to have a career long term. I mean, I've been doing it 25 years, and every year I've had a successful year because of the way that I market our business, but the way that I keep in touch with clients. And what we do is very different. We do Popeyes consistently. I'm doing 48 this week, by the way, because it's Mother's Day week.
48
So,
Popeyes. Now,
Popeye.
that's Pop Buy. For those of you that
Yes.
hear that every
Pop-
time, and I think of chicken sandwiches from Popeyes, it's Pop Buys.
No,
More like a drop by.
I drop by.
There you go.
but I've got, but the flower gallery made me 48 little Mother's Day flowers. So I'm in the afternoon starting. But you know what? It's that relationship. So people that want to develop a relationship, and integrity, the desire to want to grow. We'll also be sharing our coaches and what our coaches talk to us about with the team, because it's just got to be a cohesive way of doing things. We have a lots of client events, which are always fun. For some reason, Jay likes doing breweries and wineries. But
People like beer and wine.
yeah. So Easter egg roll hunts. Yeah, I mean, so Easter egg roll hunts and holiday parties. So it brings our clients together, and they love it because we give, and you can give a Popeye and you can give a gift, but then it's okay to ask for a referral.
Right.
So give and take with our clients, and that's what our business is really built on.
Yeah. And I think to add to that, Don, is just the idea that we are doing this for the long term. As we meet with clients and do these events, we enjoy the people we build relationships with. It's not just about the transaction. It really is about building a long-term relationship. And we don't build these relationships just to get referrals. That's a byproduct of building deep relationships with your clients for the long term.
It's about friendships. I mean,
Correct.
lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And so the events are a major part of what we do. Dropping by people's houses, calling people, keeping in touch with them.
Handwritten personal notes are powerful.
Yeah,
powerful.
we write a lot of notes every
Yes,
year.
yeah.
So
I love that. One question I missed earlier: home base for the team, and what areas do you envision, you all working in, as far as what locations?
So we're based out of the Gainesville office. As you know, Donnie, I was out of the Chantilly until then. I would say Northern Virginia is our main focus. We do closer in areas such as Arlington, Alexandria. But I would say the majority of our business is probably Fairfax, Prince William, Loudoun, even going out
And
a little bit into
Fauquier.
Fauquier. We go a lot of different places, but our core businesses are in those counties, but we do service some other areas. We do not do Maryland or DC.
Okay.
Or
Excellent.
West Virginia.
Excellent. Last question. I think we've had a great conversation. I think people really know what you all are about from this, and where you want to go, and where being able to jump in and be partners with two pros like you would be such a blessing. But last minute, what am I missing about Gateway Group? What do you want to make sure people out there that are watching this video know about you all, and how a partnership or joining the group might benefit them in the future?
I think that we provide a lot of professional advice, but we have fun. I mean, it's really fun growing our business and gaining new clients. And we're going to have several different scenarios of how to pay people by the hour with splits, but we want people to have their own clients and to bring in their own database as well to help us grow.
I think we're a good opportunity for a younger agent, or maybe someone who has 5 years of experience, something like that, but is looking to take their game to the next level. And maybe they're not looking to be a powerhouse agent on their own, but they really want to find a fit where they're not out on their own. I talk to a lot of agents who kind of are on an island, and this is a good environment where they can still make a great living and be with a group of people that they enjoy being with and have that camaraderie of being in the office. We are probably in the office more than the average realtor, and we have that kind of feeling to it, but also the type of agent who is really looking to build through relationships. We are not going to be the group that is cold calling, doing that. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously, some people do an amazing job doing that, but ours is really around that relationship, not only with our clients, but with each other as a team.
And then I'm looking for somebody a little bit older to take my place in the senior living communities, because I do a tremendous amount of business in Heritage Hunt and Regency and Dominion Valley. And those people can relate to me because I'm over 55. I won't tell you how much.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I am. But so I'm looking for somebody a little bit older and maybe a little bit more experienced that now wants to kind of join a team and have that camaraderie. So
I think that's a good point. We do need someone to kind of fill a little bit of that role. That's a specialty role, but could really step in and fit a niche there, which Natalie's built in those, especially Heritage Hunt and a couple of the other 55 plus communities.
Fantastic. Well, you all are just gems. We're so thankful you're part of our family here at Samson. Just pros that just everything you touched is perfect and classy and very professional, and very thankful you're here. And if anybody wants to join a family, it's going to help them to build a better career and a better life, I think Jay and Natalie are a great group to call up. So thank you guys, and good seeing you. And we'll see you all soon.
Okay,
take care.
Bye.